the Southwest. This is what you're seeing now is I-10 East in Arizona. That sign says San Simon River. Close to the New Mexico border. I've been trucking for 4 years. 3 years was a lease purchase. This year is my first year as an owner op, and I'm with a different company. Before I was with JB Hunt, and being from Indianapolis, JB Hunt restricts, or their area of operation is generally everything east of I-35. And for good reason. But with the new company that I'm with, I'm able to stretch my legs a little bit more and come out here and see different parts of the country, parts that I haven't necessarily seen or experienced, or at least revisiting some that I haven't seen in a while. I started out with Swift 2016 October. Went through my training with the driver trainer and got my own truck in December, 2 weeks before Christmas. And from October to pretty much November, I was with the C1 trucking program that Swift was paying for, but it was done by C1 Trucking out there on Raymond Street in Indianapolis. And my first load was from Rochelle, Illinois to Indianapolis, Indiana. My second load with Swift was from Indianapolis, Indiana to St. Louis, Missouri. And my third load was St. Louis, Missouri to Oregon, someplace up in Oregon, all as a brand new driver. And then I came down the California coast, I guess that's I-5, to Compton, or Long Beach rather. There's a Budweiser plant there, and took that north somewhere near San Jose or whatever, and got some fruit, got a truckload of fruit, and took that all the way to, I believe, Georgia. Those were like my first 5 loads with Swift. So that was pretty intense. But I didn't stay with Swift for more than 6 months. After 6 months, I joined JB Hunt because I could get the lease purchase. You needed 6 months experience. And I quit 6 months to the day with Swift and went with JB Hunt. And I'd been with JB Hunt about 2 years and, I don't know, 8 months maybe. So 2 years and 8 months, I have not been able to get back out west. With the new company, the map is opened up to me, the revenue is opened up to me, and I've been able to venture slowly but surely back out this way. This is my first trip out here to Phoenix and back since I've had my new truck. And I like it. I love the scenery. I love how wide open it is. It's hot as hell. There's snakes and scorpions and whatnot, but living out east and in the Midwest, you'll never see anything looking like this. I made sure my maintenance was up to speed, which is what you should do anyway, but I had a DOT inspection, which was company mandated by the company, 120-day inspection. And I also got all my fluids changed, Had a 3-box done. Got everything lubed. Got everything washed and waxed, shiny. Came on out here, and my truck is doing very well. I'm not pulling heavy. This load is about 6,000 pounds, and what I brought out here was about 13,000 pounds. I like that about this company too. I can decide which and what the weight will be, or what I will haul. I don't need to always be burdened with 43,000 pounds through mountains and just, you know, weight it down like that, putting all of that stress on my tires, truck, and engine. This place is great though. It's interesting to see how people live off the land out here. Different types of animals that you see that you've never seen before. Now, like I said, I came through here once when I worked with Swift, but I was such a rookie, I don't think I took my eyes off the stripes on the road. Now I'm actually, you know, looking left, looking right, getting out. I've got a DSLR camera, so I'm taking really good photos. Wish I had a better lens or different lenses, but I'm making it work. I'll be out here again. I'll be out here more. Load coming out here paid $4,500 to the truck. Load going back was $3,500, $3,000 to the truck. Actually, it'll be around $27,000 to the truck. It's very hard to find freight coming out of this area. It was very easy to find freight coming down here. I got the freight out of Indiana, we're up there near Gary, brought it on down here, 7 stops. Didn't mind that at all. But I had to deadhead from Las Cruces, New Mexico to Phoenix, because there was nothing in El Paso. And that was about a 400-mile deadhead. But it was either that or sit or deadhead anyway to go and do something, you know, up through the Cali area, up in that Oregon and Washington State area. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get back to familiar territory. I'm just testing the water here. I'm just, you know, I'm dipping out here and I'm shooting right back. Next time though, I'll have a better plan. This load was last minute and I was lucky to have it. Still had to deadhead 400 miles to pick it up though. Because Las Cruces is almost 400 miles from Phoenix. But it pays well. Some of that gets eaten up through the deadhead. But it's a lesson learned. My purpose for coming out here was kind of twofold. Obviously, the first primary purpose is revenue, but the second part of it was I wanted to see something other than I-65, I-70, I-80, I-40. I wanted to see something different. I wanted to come out here and, you know, stretch my legs a little bit, see some of the country. We just entered into New Mexico. Just like that. This I-10, something I did not know or didn't think about, is a drug and human trafficking corridor. Weapons too. The reason I know that is because yesterday going west, I had to hit almost every way station, and at every way station they have a layout which is much different than what you'll see out east at their way stations. The layouts here are, how can I say that they have many cameras and arrays and thermal imaging, and you know, there's Department of Homeland Security is down here. immigration, border patrol. They've got billboards that tell you, you know, what they've caught people with, truckloads of kilos and weapons and people, and, you know, we're not very far from Mexico. I mean, just to my right-hand side, even on your right-hand side of your screen, I believe if you go probably less than 100 miles, so I'm looking at it on my GPS, probably 50 miles from the border of Mexico. We're very close. And I'll be in El Paso, which is pretty much a city right on the border of Mexico and the United States. So I'll be in El Paso here very, very soon. So there's a lot of that going on, but you know, like I said, I came out here for the experience. I wanted to see it. Came out here for the revenue, to see what the revenue was like, to see if I could be profitable if I came out this far. I'm trying to build a new lane. I've got my lanes for the Midwest set up, but when I want to get out the Midwest, I want to see if there's lanes out here that I can, you know, design for myself so that I can make some money when I want to come out this way and back. Like I said, the revenue is pretty good. It's just a long haul. Right now I'm headed to Georgia with this load, about 6,000 pounds. I'm not eating up fuel at all. I'm doing about 7.4, 7.8 miles per gallon. And that's probably because I should change my air filter. I lost one mud flap out here, but I haven't been able to really find a chrome shop. Truck stops are a little bit different. Plenty of space at the truck stop. But, you know, things are just a little bit different out here. But anyway, let me get to it. Looks like the video is going on for a while, so I hope the audio came out better than they have in previous videos. And I hope you enjoyed the scenery of Arizona into New Mexico now on I-10 East. Have a good one.